Hey, thank you very much.
Off you go.
So let's begin with this one sheet to rule them all. Thank you for coming. I hope you discover something very useful for your classes. And first of all, excuse my English. Okay, I'm from Spain, and the English is not my mother tongue. But I wish you could understand me. Okay, let's continue by sharing my screen. All right. So, I don't know if this has happened to you, but I realized that every time I want to change a platform or I want to change from Quizlet to Kahoot or Decktoys to Blueket, I have to create again my my game. All of these platforms can import a Google Sheet, CSV or Excel or something similar. So, thinking about it, and I can assure you that I'm not expert using Excel or Google Sheets. I'm totally a newbie. I have created a sheet where you can fill just once and then you can share in all the platforms. So, let me show you this, and we are going to try in 4 different platforms. But the first of all, I want you to copy this sheet for you, following this link. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to do what I'm expecting you to do too. I'm going to make a copy. And now I'm going to start writing my questions. This is also a good activity to create a quiz with all your class, because if you can share this Google Sheet with the rest of your students, you can work at the same time. Let's do this with you. You are 6, 5. Okay, I'm gonna share this Google to you, and I want you to write 1 or 2 questions, okay? Done. All right. So please click the second one, and I want you to just write a question. The correct answer goes here, and 3 or 4 different answers, please. If you can read at the third row, you will see what apps can manage this kind of tools. No, sorry, I don't know how to explain in English. Let me try again. So the question is for all platforms, of course. The correct answer is also for all. The other options are for most of the option, but then, for example, the images are only for quizzes and Flippity. Why? Because I can use Kahoot with images, or I can use images in GymKit. Yes, but they don't allow to import images. You have to do it after manually. Anyway, I don't use images very often because our brain is so clever, very smart, and when a student see an image, is going to give you the answer without reading the question. So probably he or she is going to relate the image with the answer instead of focusing on the question. Okay? So I don't recommend you to use many picture at your quizzes. Okay. In the meantime, just to have more question, I'm going to open. Oh, this one doesn't exist. Don't worry. I have a lot of them. I'm going to copy other question from other game with images so you can see the difference. All right. If you can see at the bottom of the sheet, you can find the instructions because in every tool, maybe there is a different way to import the file. For example, Bluekit and Gimkit is very easy because the only thing you have to do is download this as a CSV file. Quizlet, for example, the only thing you have to do is to copy. Oh, sorry. Here. You have to copy this. Super easy. And if you want to do a Kahoot, Quizzes, or other one, they ask you to use an Excel file. So we will have to convert. Let's do this, okay? With this example. So stop writing question. I'm going to fill up the empty spaces. Okay. So how this works. If you can see the last sheet here, it's just a copy, and the all pages is going to find the information on that sheet, and he's going to convert everything in the correct template. So if I want to do a quizzes super fast, I have to go to the quizzes sheet. Sorry if I don't say sheet property. File, download, comma, separate values. Okay. Here I have my file, and then I need to convert CSV to Excel. The first option is very, very useful. Just drop your file here, press convert, and now we have the file ready to import to Quizzes. Why I don't use download as a Excel file? Because that will download everything and we will have problems. So now in Quizzes, we just have to press create, lesson, we can continue. Mistake. I think I choose the wrong one. Sorry, not a lesson, an exam. Sorry, I'm nervous. Example now, yes, maths. Continue. Okay. Now, yes, and here we can find the option import. We only have import and just do this. Okay, good question. I'm gonna tell you what's happening if I do this. If I download as a Excel, this is what happened. He's going, oh, it turns crazy because this file is a complete book with all of them. So it's not correct. We have to do these two steps. CSV and convert it. And now drop it. And we have here the questions. Okay, if there is a mistake, you can review it. And that's all. We have the question with the images. Remember, this only works with Quizzes and Flippity. The answers and everything we need. The same Quizzes. Okay, let's do the same with, for example, Bluekit. One of my new favorite one. Yes, the images, but remember only with Flippity or Quizzes because you can use the link, no, the direct link. In this case, with Bluekit is also very easy. First, we have to go to our template, Bluecat, and file, download, comma, separate values. Here we have the file. Go to Bluecat, create a new one. We can choose an image, middle H, middle H's. That's better. The difference with an S. Okay. Middle H's and import. Create and drop it. Finish, but without images. Remember. Oh, Panquiz, I don't know that one. I'm gonna save for later. Okay. That's the first time I heard that. If I can import it, I'm gonna add to this template. Okay. So Bluecat, super fast. The same quizzes. Let's go to the next one. Quizlet. You know, a Quizlet is the definition and the answer, or the question and the answer. So you don't need to choose between different options. So create study set, sample, and import from Word, Excel, Google Doc. Okay. So what do we have to do here? Let's read the instructions. Instructions for Quizlet and Deck Toys, they are the same. All right. We have to choose between term and definition, comma. So let's do that. Between term and definition, comma. Okay, that's all. Then word and definition. Go to our Excel, Quizlet, and here is. If first is the answer, this one, and then definition. I think is that the correct one. Word and definition, yes. Sorry. So we copy this and paste in here. And then we have all the terms with the definition or question. If you don't know about Quizlet, it's a very good one. And the results are this. You can have flashcard, learn. Are teachers override? No, they are not. What villages, bueno, ¿qué países invadieron Spanish? The answer. Exactly the same quizzes in another platform. Which one we can try now? Flippity, one of my favorite one. It's not very common. Have you ever heard about this one, Flippity? Flippity, it's a free tool that turn a Google spreadsheet into a lot of things. And one of my favorite is this one, the Quizz. And look, you have to copy this template first. Make a copy. And then you go to Flippity and you can find two different. The first one, there are only one question per column. You can see this is the same question. What villages, what villages, what villages, same question. So in total, you can use 6 questions. If you can use different question, try this one. But you will need 30 different questions with answers. The only thing you have to do is to copy, go to the other sheet, paste. Oops, sorry. That's the different point. You have to only paste a special, only values. Now, yes. If not, you copy everything. Remember, edit, paste, special paste with values only. And here, the next step will be file, share, publish, publish. Okay. And here at the bottom, you will find the link to the new game. And also, if there are pictures, you will see pictures here, if they are correct. For example, this one. And finally, for example, there is another one too. It's so fun and students like very much. Is Bamboozle. If you want to convert your quiz in this, look what you have to do. You have to use instructions here. Bamboozle. You have to download. No, but sorry. Here. You can to import from a Kahoot or Quizlet. So first, you need to import to Quizlet or Kahoot, and then if you have the pro version, paid version, you are going to be able to import this one too. And before leaving, if you don't know, I'm gonna show you. If you don't know this platform, let me show you my favorite one. It's GymKit. Have you ever heard about this one? This is the best one ever. Let me show you. Because in here, of course, you can create a new one. I'm not going to show you, but you can create the same way as the other apps. You can do the same. But the best thing is that you can create a kit with all the students. If I push new kit, collaborative, language, English. Next. If I choose collaborate with Kit Collab, you enable it. And if I send to you this link, you are going to be able to write question and answer. And I can accept them, correct them, or ignore them. So this is a very good tool in order to create a quiz with your whole class. So that's all. That's all I can show you in 20 minutes. I hope you find this tool, powerful tool, very useful. And let me know if you find any app, any tool that I can include in this one. Okay, for example, let me take a look at PanQuiz. And if it's possible, I'm gonna add to this template. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a really, really interesting use of Google Sheets, and also